Well, hello. Have I ever missed all of you guys? My name is Mistilyn. We are here at Hot Yoga Experience, and we are going to do some vinyasa, power vinyasa today. Today's practice, it's the humongous practice in the way that we get to move big today. We get to be with our breath. We get to be in the biggest way of living possible. Some of us feel like we've been having to live smaller and not being able to fully express ourselves. And so this practice, we are going to do it as humongous as possible and just get to it. So it is a 45-minute practice, approximately 45-minute practice. So I'm not going to slow down and really break down the poses. So if you're new to yoga, do not be intimidated because you just sit, you take breaks, you watch, and you pick back up. But what's most important is that you just keep on trying and keep on doing it because that's humongous to get outside of that box. So right over here, we have my friend Heather, and she's going to be showing us the modifications, the different options you can take throughout the class. So if you're like going, what's going on? Check out Heather. She's going to be showing you that stuff. And then Jordan over here, hi Jordan, that's my husband. He's going to be showing the full practice. So we have all kinds of options here. So just stay with this. Also, if anything feels funky or weird, then you just stop. Don't push yourself in any way that you need to. Okay, and yeah, that's it. So everybody, child's pose. Spread your knees out really, really wide. And then start to spread your fingers out on the mat. Push every single knuckle down. Take a big breath in and out your mouth. Good. And again, breathe in, fill up all the way. Exhale out. Let your glutes and your heels come closer together. One more time, you breathe in, expand your lungs, expand your upper back with your breath. And then let it go. Come up to tabletop. Watch your fingers spread out really wide. Push every single knuckle into the mat. Begin to arch your back, cow pose. We inhale, we arch, open through your chest and look up. Cat spine, exhale, round, tuck the tailbone under, chin is to the chest. And again, we breathe in, we arch, open up. Exhale, round. Last one, listen to this breath. It's in, it's loud, it's through your nose, and ujjayi, exhale, out your nose. Kickstand your toes under, slowly come up, downward facing dog, and just pedal out the dog. And as you're in down dog, you want to wrap your shoulder blades onto your spine, drawing your inner elbows towards each other's. Yeah. Find softness in your neck, dangle that stuff around, guys, yeah. Pick your right foot up to the sky. Big breath in. Draw your knee to nose, curl, squeeze it in. Go again, inhale, lift it up and hold. Bend your knee, open up your hip. Three-legged dog, lift it all the way up. Downward facing dog. All together, take a big breath in. And out your mouth. Pick the left leg up to the sky. Knee to nose, curl, squeeze it in. Go again, inhale, lift it up. Bend your knee, open up the hip. Three-legged dog, extend. Downward facing dog. Come high onto your tippy toes. Walk your feet to your hands. We'll find ragdoll up here. Ragdoll, you grip to the outside edges of the elbows. Find softness in the back. Maybe you nod your head around, yes and no. Drop your hands down. Interlace the hands behind the back. Take this low, funky squat. Bend deep into the knees. Put your rib cage right on top of your thighs. Breathe in. Push your knuckles straight back. Exhale, fold forward, shoulder rinse knuckles. Go again. We breathe in. Low, funky squat. Exhale, fold. Let the knuckles go further to the mirror. One more time, breathe in. Pull the belly in tight. Exhale, fold. Drop your hands down. Heel toe your feet together. And we slowly curl up one vertebra at a time. Spread out the 10 toes on the mat. Push down the 4 corners of your feet. Draw your leg muscles right up to your bones. And the pit of the belly pulls in. Shoulders up to the ears, draw them straight back. Put your shoulder blades onto your spine. Puff up your chest. Get humongous right here. And just exhale out. Sweep up your arms. Hands to your heart. Okay, you guys. So as we go through the humongous practice, find this space to just go for it. So what is for you in your life? Like, where can you wake up this humongousness? Where is something dormant? Where is somewhere you can just live in the highest way? And then our next thought is for a loved one or a cause that just could use our extra positive thoughts today. And we seal it with one single Om. Take a full breath in. Take a big breath in and release it out. Surya Namaskara A. Let's hit it. Sweep up your arms. Inhale. Rise. Lift all the way up. Exhale. Forward fold all the way down to the mat. Halfway to lift. Flat back. Shoulder blades on the spine. Step back to your high plank. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Your elbows draw in right here. You can always drop your knees down. Take a high cobra or upward facing dog. It's your choice. Downward facing dog, your hips go up and back. Take a big breath in. And out your mouth. Pick up your heels. Bend your knees, look forward, step, float, or hop to the top of your mat. Half lift, shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale to fold, bend your knees. Rise up, humongous, find all the things up here. Forward fold, let it all come out. Halfway lift, push your tailbone back. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. So this is where you can start dropping the knees down if you need to. Upward facing dog, pull the shoulders away from the ears. Down dog, hips go up and back. Take a big breath in. Exhale out. Pick up your feet, heels. Bend your knees, look forward, step, float, or hop. Half lift. Exhale to fold. Chair pose, come up, Utkatasana, lift up, and then sink down into the chair. The weight goes right into the heels, your 10 toes, you lift them, spread them out on the mat. Now take a breath in. Forward fold. Halfway to lift. Chaturanga, hands to the mat, flow, jump it back. And again, this back bend, you can take it any way that you want, but we all meet in downward facing dog. Pick your right foot up to the sky. Big breath in. Warrior one, curl the knee through, step forward, get into your feet first, and now stand up. It's from the pelvis, you really want to press down. Get down into the mat, everybody. and then wiggle your front toes. Wrap the shoulder blades onto the spine, thumbs go back. Take a big breath in, deep and down, look up. Okay, chaturanga, let's flow it through. We go upward facing dog, good. Downward facing dog. Pick your left foot up to the sky, humongous. Warrior one, curl the knee through. Get to the feet first. Notice that outside edge goes down, we lift up. We find that sinking down, it's a grounding down through the mat. You push down, and from the rib cage, we expand up. Take a big breath in. Okay, chaturanga, hands to the mat. Upward facing dog. Pull the shoulders back. Down dog, hips go up and back. Breath in. Let it go. Pick up your heels. Bend your knees, look forward, step, float, or hop. Half lift, one breath. Fold forward, one breath out. Chair pose, one breath in. Forward fold, exhale out. Halfway to lift. Chaturanga, jump it, step it back. Upward facing dog, long neck here. Down dog, hips up and back. Pick your right foot up to the sky. Here we go. Warrior one, curl it through. This is one breath. Inhale, lift all the way up. Chaturanga, hands go to the mat. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Pick your left foot up to the sky. Warrior one, step through, feet first. Ground down, press down, everything you got. Chaturanga, let's go, flow it back. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath in, everybody, and let it go. You fill up your lungs as big as you can and let it go. Pick the right foot up to the sky. This is big. Crescent lunge. You curl the knee through. Wide stance pose. So that means your feet are out really, really wide. Lift high to the ball, that back foot, and sink down just a little bit more. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big breath in, shift forward. Exhale, twist. Crescent twist. Now, this is a cool spot where you get to decide, what can I do? I could put one hand down to the mat. I could put the back knee down. I can open my arms. Please take any variation here that you like, but you want to get to this twist as big as you can. I'm showing knee down variation, hands, one hand up. Get as big as you can. Everybody take a big breath in. Warrior two, open up to, the side. So this is where we start to line up the heel to the foot. And we want the shoulder blades onto the spine. Take a big breath right here. Extended side angle, exhale, just tilt it down. So you press in to that bottom arm, like humongous, and lift up to the top. You can always put the bottom arm down onto the femur bone. Rotate the top arm forward to the side walls. Everyone, look up to the ceiling. Take a big breath in. Stay here, deep and down. There's more. Reverse this breath is in. Cartwheel your hands down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Breathe in when you back bend. Down dog. Pick your left foot up to the sky. Humongous, even more. Crescent lunge. Let's go. You curl it through. Again, wide stance pose. We railroad this. And then sink down just a little bit more. Get in there. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, we twist. So you want to have that right side of your rib cage rotate under. And then open the arms. You might take the side crows. You might take the anything that you want. I like to take a hand down to the mat to fully access my pose. Take one more big breath in. Warrior two, open it up to the side. So look down. Look at those feet. And then wiggle on those front toes. Press down the outside edge. Take a breath in. Extended side angle. So this bottom arm, it's doing everything to get humongous up here. You push down, expand up. Top arm reaches all the way to the side wall. And then look up under your armpit. Take a breath in. Stay here, sink down. Everyone as low as you can go. Reverse it. Inhale. Chaturanga, hands to the mat. Flow through. You're going to take that big breath in as you back bend. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Breath comes in. Let it go. Pick up your heels. Bend your knees. Look forward. Jump to the top of your mat. Half lift. Exhale to fold. Chair pose. Let's go. Up. To sink down into the chair. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a big breath in. Chair twist to the right. So chair twist, you want your hands to your heart. You can bring the fists together. You can open the arms. If you're a side crow person, you get right in there right now. Take those arms, open big. Put the weight in your heels. Everybody take a big breath in. Forward fold. Heel toe your feet out hip distance. Take your peace fingers and scoop up your big toes. Take a halfway lift, low funky squat. Exhale, pull, bend your elbows. Try to pull your toes off of the mat. Do that again. Inhale, low funky squat. Your arms are straight. Exhale, pull and bend. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Try to pull the toes up. Release your hands, heel, toe, feet back together. Chair pose. Here we go. We're coming up. Sink down. Bring your hands to your heart. Chair twist to the left. Exhale out. So again, work those hands to the sternum. You can open the arms. Take every option you've got to get humongous. Today's the day. Yeah. Jordan's going to do a side crow. Heather is twisting like nobody twists. Everybody keep on breathing. This is humongous right here. Make your breath even bigger right now. For 3. Breathe bigger for 2. Take one breath in. Okay, forward fold. Bring your feet out hip distance. Gorilla pose. You stand on the palms. Toes go all the way to the creases. Take a halfway lift. Breathe in. Flat back. And now exhale. Fold. Splay your elbows out. Do that again. Inhale. Lift up. Flat back. Exhale. Pull. Pull. There's still more pull. All right. Crow pose. Bakasana. Let's go. So the options here would be Malasana squat. It would be any other pose you want to do. Heather's showing Malasana. Jordan's showing crow pose. Anything that you do, you can make it humongous in the way that you connect the breath to your body. You can make it humongous through squeezing belly buttons in. It's anything that you can do makes it humongous. So here we go. Take another 2 rounds of breath in. And out. Here we go. Take a big breath in. Shoot it back, chaturanga. Everybody, when meet in down dog, make it your flow the way that you like it. Breath comes in. Let it go. And again, listen. Let it go. One more time. Let it go. Pick up your heels. Bend your knees. Look at your hands. You're jumping or stepping up there. Half lift. Belly squeezes in tight. Forward fold. Bend in the knees. Okay, we're coming up. Rise all the way up. Big. Get ready for Eagle Garudasana. Right arm is under And then find that lift up in the elbows, chair, right leg is over. So I'm going to show you the full variation of hands onto the shoulders and the kickstand. But everybody, lift up your elbows as high as you can and start to squeeze down as deep as you can. Pull the belly in tighter, and now shoulder blades squeeze onto your back. One more big squeeze, shorten down for 3. Pull into your center line, pull for 2, and release. Sweep up, inhale. Eagle pose, left side, left arm is under. Lift up the elbows. Find the chair, left leg is over. So you want to be lining up all those things, the elbows over the knees. You want to be drawing the pit of the belly in. Here we go, lift up slightly, lift. Squeeze in, pull down tighter. One more time, this is everything you got. Pull, squeeze in, tighter, tighter, and release. Sweep up the arms, and just let them fall back down. Single leg Tadasana. So bring your right foot right in front, lift up the right knee. And this is where all the things we're talking about. This foot on the mat, you push it down, muscles pull in, belly pulls in. Open up the toes right here, up even higher. Shoulders lock onto your spine. Lift up your knee higher. Straighten out this leg, exhale. Lift up your knee as high as you can, breathe in. Airplane pose, here we go, we're going back. You're looking forward, draw your pinkies towards each other, and just listen to your breath, listen. Take a breath in, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana, open up to the side. You pick up the top arm, spread your fingers out as wide as you can. You open up your toes. That's humongous. The space between your toes for 3, for 2. Take a breath in. Forward fold. Halfway to lift. Breath in. Fold forward. Let's go. Come on up. Big. Everybody up. And just let your arms float right back down. Single leg Tadasana. Bring the left foot up. So this is the integrity of any pose. You pull into center line, right belly is in, shoulders up to the ears, draw them back, pull them in. Lift up your knee higher, breathe in. Kick this leg straight, squeeze in your quad. Yes, lift that knee back up, hold, airplane pose, we go back. Don't miss the back bend in this pose. So see the shoulders draw up inward towards each other. The toe presses back, and Jordan's showing a bind option in this pose. That's cool. Just listen to yourself. Half moon. Go slow. This is like where the slow is the humongous. Both hip bones will rotate to the side, stacking. Shoulder over shoulder, hip point over hip point. We just take a big breath in. Forward fold. Halfway to lift. Fold down. Come up all the way up. We're coming to the very tippy top. Dancer's pose, right elbow draws in. Pick up the inside of your right foot. And then match up your knees. The thumb in the sky, it rotates back. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, here we go. Dancer's pose, you kick. You want to pull the left shoulder blade still onto your spine. Finding Tadasana through the shoulders. Kick up your foot as high as you can. Reach, reach. 5, 4. Get humongous. Everybody. 3. Go to the edge. You might even crash. 2, 1. Okay, everybody come back up. Drop down. Let's go. Left side. Sweep up. Left elbow. You pull it in. Pick up the inside of the foot, match up the knees, take a breath in, lift. Dancer's pose, go, humongous. And again, don't forget to pull that right shoulder blade onto the spine. But then again, let the left shoulder peel away as well. Listen to your breath. Nice, Jordan. Yeah, big kick. Go, Heather. Big reach. 3 more. Stop. We need more humongous. 2. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Okay, come on. And be done. Tree pose. Here we go. Pick up that right foot. Stick it onto your left leg. So it's this pressing into the left leg. The left leg presses back. It's like this battle of pressing, squeezing, humongous right here. Bring your hands to your heart. And then do anything that you want. We're going to take like 10 seconds here, just quiet. Maybe adventure out. Trying something new. And now we're done. Switch sides, left foot, you pick it up. And back to that sole of your foot, there's a band that's happening here. You push the sole of the foot into the right leg. Squeeze everything in, tighter. Push your foot in, push your leg back. And here we go, grow. Do something new with your tree pose. Do something different. For 3, for 2, and 1. You're done. So get back into your feet. Take a breath in. Let it go. Sweep up your arms. Forward fold down to the mat. Halfway lift. Long spine, chaturanga, jump step, float it back. And then we take the back bend, the upward facing dog or high cobra. Okay, down dog. Lift your right foot up to the sky. Warrior 2 to triangle pose. So the right foot is forward. And then we make sure the feet are lined up. Straighten out the front leg, bump the back hip, reach forward. Trikonasana pose. This is where this bottom right hand, you push it down to get humongous on this top side. Even push your pelvis towards for Heather, push your pelvis towards the wall. For Jordan, press your pelvis to the front. So there's this little leaning back thing happening. This is humongous stuff, guys. Reach your top arm forward, over bicep, over your ears. Reach. 3, 2, rise up, slightly pigeon toes, the toes inward towards each other. Palms lift up, take a breath in. Take a back bend here. Forward, fold down. Bring the left hand down to the mat. Pick up your right hand. Open the fingers wide, look up there. Now push down on the mat as hard as you can. Take a big breath in, lift up. Exhale, twist, open it all the way up. Switch it out. Right hand comes down. Pick the left hand up. Look up. Push down in that mat. Big breath in. Exhale, twist, twist. Bring your hand down. Arms extend out. Inhale, rise up all of the way. And then pivot back to the front of the room. Pyramid pose. Take an awkward kind of hop forward. So the feet are out hip distance. Front foot 12 o'clock. Bind behind your back. And your back foot is out about 45 degrees. Breath in, and then exhale, fold forward. And if you'd like to put the hands down to the mat, then find the fold, to be through the hips. Let the back be round. If the front knee is bad, that's cool. Yeah. And then drop the hands down. The left hand stays down. Revolve, triangle pose. Pick up the right hand. And I always like for an option to bind the top arm for a tight shoulder. You can always, look for 3. Everybody, look at what you see. Drishti, set it on being humongous for 2. Breath in. Okay, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Step it back to the high plank. Then we move through down dog. Left foot lifted up. Trikonasana. So it's warrior 2 to stand up. And then straighten out the front leg, bump the back hip, reach forward, press down to lift up. So find that bottom hand. It's doing stuff. It's like if I try to touch right in between there, there's no space. He's pushing back into that leg is pushing in. You can see that Heather's hand is pushing down. Push your pelvis forward. Gorgeous, Heather. Top arm all the way forward. Take that big full breath in, look up, rise up. Pigeon toe the toes slightly in, palms rise. Forward fold down. Please take your headstand right here, right now. Take a crow. Take archer's pose. Anything that you like, anything that feels good to you. This is where humongous can also look like, where can I be humongous in the way I need to rest? Could be humongous in self-care. Humongous can show up just not in this big physical, like I gotta be all this take up space stuff. It could be humongous in, the way that you are to your being. So we'll be humongous here just for a few more breaths. And if your feet are in the sky, go ahead and slowly let them come down. Palms under your face. Arms extend out wide. Flat back, belly in. Inhale, rise up. Pivot to the top of your mat. Awkward step forward for the pyramid pose. So left foot is in front here. Bind behind your back. Take a big breath in. Forward fold down. I notice to keep my hips a little bit more square, I will pivot my rib cage toward the front leg as I fold down. And that helps keep the hips square. Drop down your hands if you would like to. If you bend the knee and you put your forehead on the knee, this is a Dande Dhamana Janu Shirsasana. Pull the chin to the chest. Let's twist the triangle. Right hand comes down, pick up your left hand, twist. Use your eyeballs to twist. So that means look up. Use your right eyeball to see the ceiling. Press down, lift up. 3, for 2. Hands to the mat, chaturanga. You step back to high plank, and we flow through. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Roll forward to your high plank, right here. And pull the belly in as tight as you can. Pick up your right foot up, just hover it above the mat. Right knee to right elbow, we tap. 3-legged plank, hold. Across to your left elbow. 3-legged plank, hold. Knee to chest, pulse it in. 3, 2, 1, 3-legged dog. Lift your right heel up, right knee to right tricep, we tap it. 3-legged dog, lift it up. Repeat that. You can always invert this. One more time, lift it all the way up. Exhale, tap. 3-legged dog, lift. Downward facing dog. Roll forward, high plank. Pick your left foot up, breathe in. Left knee, left elbow, tap. 3-legged plank, hold, across to the right elbow. 3-legged plank, knee to chest, pulse, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3-legged dog, lift it up. Left knee, left elbow, tap. You can invert. Here we go, lift up. Exhale, tap. One more time, lift. Exhale to tap. 3-legged dog, lift. Downward facing dog. Roll forward to your high plank. Come all the way down to the right. Interlace your hands behind your back. Bring your cheek down to the mat. Feet are out hip distance apart. Exhale out your air. Inhale, lift up. Locust pose. So the knuckles will come off of the sacrum. Lift your feet up as well, and then spread out the toes. Yeah, you want to get in there. Open up. For 3, come on, everybody, lift up. Humongous. 2. Release right cheek down to the mat, arms to the sides. Floor bow, kick your heels to the glutes. This is why I say you go fishing. You grab onto whatever you can get. You grab your ankles, your shins. Yeah. Exhale out. Floor bow, let's go. Lift up. Good. And if you think about this, look at Heather, the front of her chest, it's peeling open. This is a beautiful example of a heart opener as well. So everyone lift up even higher. Take a big breath. And just gently, slowly come down. Left cheek to the mat, arms to the sides. Take your hands, push it right under your shoulders. Come up through your knees, tabletop. Set up for Ustrasana, camel pose. Knees are out hip distance. Bring your hands to your low back. Elbows draw inward towards each other. Breathe in. Exhale, go back. Look up, go back. I'm going to push your hip bones to the front of the room. Push. Maybe you reach all the way back to the heels, but you keep pushing forward. Now open up your eyes for 3, for 2. Okie dokie. Come up all the way, hero's pose. Hands to the heart. Sweep the legs around. And put your feet right on 12 o'clock. So both feet are facing forward. Reach forward and find a scoop in your belly, right? Are you scooping, Heather?
Scooping.
She's scooping. Jordan, scooping?
Scoop.
Scoop. Okay, scoop it down. We have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, okay, 2. All right, I'm done. Fingertips to your heels. Brush them. For bridge pose, you can interlace your hands behind your back if you wish. And then everyone just go up. So if you see, I'm doing a shimmy, shimmy, shimmy dance right here. Getting those shoulders under as big as I can to lift the hips up. And then you want to push your femur bones straight forward out of your hip sockets. Push forward, lift. 3, 2, and come down. Either set up for another bridge or for wheel. Your hands will come up by the ears. And the hands can rotate out. A lot of people say your fingertips have to face your heels. That's not true. They can actually come out a little bit. Gives it more accessible, and it's good for your shoulders. Exhale out. Wheel pose. Lift up. So you want to lift up as high as you can. Take a breath in. Come down. You roll out the wrists. And then we get ready. Put your hands back for wheel or bridge. Ready? Exhale out. Wheel pose, go up. Lift up as high as you can. Hold. 1 breath in. Exhale, come down. Roll out the wrists. Do what you gotta do. Set your hands wherever they go. Bridge or wheel. Here we go. Exhale out. Inhale up. Hold it up. 1 big breath in. Exhale out, come down. We have 1 more, you guys. Roll out your wrists, whatever you're doing. Come on, you're gonna be humongous. Put your hands where they go. Don't miss this right now. Go up, bridge, wheel. Hold it up. 5, press up. 4, lift everything up. 3, 2, come down. Supta Baddha Konasana. So it's the soles of your feet together. Your knees are out wide. Some people do hand to heart. Some people do hand to belly. This is a great place to connect with the breath and your head to the mat. Ground back down. Take a happy baby. Grip to the bottoms of your feet. Some people will take this as spinal realignment by pushing the base of the head down to the back of the mat. And then as Jordan will kick up into the feet, he'll push the tailbone down to the mat. Same thing for Heather. Yeah, it's this great spine realignment lengthening thing. And then go ahead and release out. We'll just have a couple more items. Feet to 90 degrees. Find the scoop in the pelvis. Back to that scoop, guys. Everybody, chin off of your chest, hands to the back of your head. Is everyone's chin off your chest? Elbows out wide. Okay, let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up right here. Right heel down. Switch left heel down. Right heel down. Left heel down. Right heel down. Scoop. Everyone scoop. It's not funny. It's very important. Your low back has got to stay down. Very important here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Draw the knees in, head to the mat. For half pigeon, you can take this on your back, or you can rock yourself upwards. So let's see, I'll do mine on the back. You guys are gonna go upwards. So if you're on your back, you'll take your right ankle over the left femur bone, and you'll thread the needle. If you're upright, you bring the right leg up towards the top of the mat. Yeah, and the back knee will go under. Some people will find softness here, they'll relax down. Some people stay upright. So for today, where are you going to get more humongous in your life? After this class, write it down. It's in the highest way. It's not like I'm gonna get humongous by eating that bag of chips, because I've been doing that as well. No, no, no. We're talking about humongous in the highest way. Highest way of your being, the highest way of life. Take another set of breath in. Let it go out. Come up out of this side. For some people, they'll shake their bacon. They'll rock and roll around. If you're on your back, you just might simply release the feet to the mat. Windshield wiper. Left leg will go over the right femur bone, or left leg to the top of the mat. And I just would like to point out that even though Jordan's foot is inward, his knee is out from the hip socket, keeping his knee joint safe. It used to be we were taught that we had to line everything up the shin parallel to the top of the mat. That's not true. So what's cool about looking inward to the humongousness in your life, it's like the possibility that if you actually took the steps in doing those higher things, those like more humongous things, even though we're supposed to not be kind of so humongous by staying inside, that's not true. There's a million ways where we can make our lives more humongous here. Yeah. Take one more set of breath in. And let it go out. Your feet will come back around. Go ahead and come to your sits bones and just rock to your back. Just lie down on your back. And stick your feet up in the air. This is Viparita Karani. This could be a headstand. You could go to the wall, just kick up to the wall for a handstand if you would like. You could take shoulder stand. Take plow. See, this practice, it does, it works. This is a restorative where you just decide how it's going to work for you. Feet up in the air. You can take deaf men's pose, any other pose that you would like here as well. Anything else I didn't offer to you today, please take. You Notice Jordan has his hands under his sits bones, giving him a little bit of support. Slowly start to bring the knees towards the chest, curl down, and slowly start to sit all the way up with control. See if you can sit up to a pike sit. And then bring from Matsyasana, your fish pose. Draw the elbows under the back, under the mid-back. And then take a big breath in, expand your chest, upper back, look up. And then exhale, look to the back of the room. One big lion's breath, breathe in. And let it go. Slowly draw the elbows out. And come all the way down to the mat. Right knee comes into your chest. Take a big breath in. Squeeze it in really tight, you guys. Supine twist. Guide the knee over to the left side. Your head will go the opposite direction of the knee. And then draw the knees back into center. Left knee will come in, right leg will go long. Squeeze that knee right into your armpit, really tight. Big breath in. Exhale, twist. To the right side, your head will go to the left side. And again, this is another spinal realignment thing. Always at the end of your practice, find a nice twist. Draw the knees back into neutral, please. This is it. Final big hug. Humongous squeeze in. Take a big breath in. Shavasana. Lay it all the way out. Let your legs just plop out. Softness through your fingertips. And even in our Shavasana, it can be humongous. You can take up extra time. You can take up extra space and just be soft. Take a breath in and let it go out. Please roll over to one side of your mat. Curl in a ball. And then slowly come up to any seat that you like. It could be on your sits bones and easy pose, whatever feels good to you. Hands to your heart. Long spine. Dip your nose down towards the tips of your fingers. I'm so grateful for all of you for coming in. Self-care, being humongous in the way, your highest being, the way that you are going to be okay. Yeah, and keep doing this practice because it really, really works. Final Om. Everyone, big breath in. Breathe in. Let it go out. Thumbs to your third eye center. Namaste.
Namaste.